Hello, my name is David Colon. Welcome to this beautiful New York City day and welcome to Haka, Pacific Island Grill. Williamsburg in Brooklyn, New York is a fast-growing area and it is currently the home to 35,000 residents per square mile. Residents are culturally diverse, value diverse foods, prefer healthy options, and are concerned about nature's sustainability. The restaurant scene is competitive, but new apartment developments, a fast-paced life, and gentrification are driving the need for more restaurants that can keep up with the demand. Haka Pacific Island Grill is the answer. Nothing brings together the Pacific Islands more than the love for Earth. Our restaurants will prepare fresh foods with many healthy and organic options that are sustainable and nature-friendly. Customers can order at the counter for a quick lunch or enjoy table service for a relaxing dinner. A limited menu with Pacific Island-inspired recipes will allow for a fast service and high-quality control. A very helpful, friendly, and passionate staff will dramatically expand customer experience. I have been putting together a highly experienced and dedicated team of managers and mentors that are crucial to the success of this venture. Startup capital may be secured within 1 year and expected to launch by spring 2021. Hello everyone, this is my last post of my lessons learned. I could be here for days talking about this. I'm gonna try to make it as quick as I can. You can look at my video number 2 or week number 2 where I started realizing certain things that made me rethink just about 10 to 11 years worth of business owning that I did before. But the main thing was market research. My main lesson learned was finding a market for your product and then developing the product according to that market. So basically, doing the market research, and when you think you're done with it, do more, and when you're actually done with it, do even more. And that's it opened my eyes to really get out there, to really finding what people need, as opposed to trying to push a product or trying to push an idea that I have that I think is gonna work because I like it or because of my bias. And really just letting go of those bias and letting go of the pride of I have the best idea, and going for something that people really like. Also keeping your eyes open for problems. So a business idea, it could be out there in a conversation with someone, and then realizing that there's a problem, and doing market research for that, and maybe that's what your next passion is going to be. That's what's going to make your next business, make you money, or whatever you want to create with it. Another thing that I really learned is that people are really willing to help you, to ask the questions. I owned a business for 10 and a half years, 11 years or so. And I was always willing to help. I was part of, it's cold here, sorry. But I was part of Chamber of Commerce, Main Street associations, and I try to help businesses and all that kind of stuff. But when it came time for me to do my businesses, I never asked for help. I never asked for advice. I never asked for anything. I always did it on my own. And this time around, I started talking to business owners, I started talking to customers, and people are willing to help. People are willing to give you their experience like I was willing to give my experience. And it's not like I didn't expect that, but I never experienced that, I never asked. And being willing to ask and really seeing people help and open up, and they don't want to see you go through what they've been through. Everyone goes through the struggle of owning a business, and so they want to help. It was great to do that. Um, Another thing I learned is that to be an entrepreneur, you have to be around people that are minded that way, meaning that you have to be around entrepreneurs. So when I came to New York City, I became part of some groups that are entrepreneurial groups, or that sponsor groups that are or people that are trying to do their businesses. I volunteer with the City University of New York to do some mentoring for some students of entrepreneurship. It's been amazing. It's been amazing to see the amount of ideas, to be able to give my ideas to those students, to see how resourceful entrepreneurs are, to see that their minds are wired differently. So I was part of, like I said, many different institutions where the people I work with when I was a business owner, they were not necessarily business owners somewhere, but many were just major companies, and their employees would participate in the events and stuff like that. But when you are around people that are just business owners, that are striving to become business owners, these people are constantly thinking about so many different things, which helps you think about so many different things. So this class, by looking at different ideas, by looking at the different ideas that were posted, by making recommendations, by getting recommendations, it just really opens your mind to think even further than your own ideas. It is that pool of people that can influence you, because they kind of think like you. They kind of think like we got to make this happen, and we're gonna make it happen, and we find a way. So overall, those are the major things I've learned. I don't know that my business will become anything. I really hope so, but I'm confident that when it happens, I'm definitely going to be prepared for it. I really enjoyed this class. I learned a ton. It's humbling that after owning a business for so long, you get to learn so much more. And I just met someone, I just volunteered to mentor at the Borough of Manhattan Community College. They had an expo for students that spent 2 years learning how to become business owners. Actually, their director is a mentor of mine now. So he invited me to go there. And I found a business owner that owns a business here in Brooklyn, and she's been in business for 3 years already. But she went back to school after 3 years, and she went back to school because she said she needs to do it better. So always finding education would be another thing. Always finding a way to educate yourself on what's out there, what's new, technology, marketing. I mean, anything. Just formal education always helps. I know that anyone can make it happen with just a ton of effort, but getting that education definitely helps, and it shows. Just by being involved with that community college, it really shows that these people are learning quite a bit, and I am too. So thank you for all the advice. I took what I could from your advice as fellow students, and applied it to my business. Thank you for posting your stuff, because it definitely helped kind of guide what I was doing. I hope I was able to give you some kind of help, knowledge from my experiences, but it was a lot of fun. So I guess I'll see some of you on the next class. Take care.